I'm running search ads for hearing aid solutions who has hear loss for past 2 months, and I'm getting 90% irrelevant leads. Like most of users are saying that they have not inquired for hearing solutions. And I have everything which is okay. I'm targeting exact match keywords, search terms are relevant. I'm using maximized conversion bidding, and CTR is more than 10%. Please, can anyone help me solve this? I need urgent help. Okay, so you are doing the right thing, which is keeping it very tight with regards to the exact match keyword. So you're saying search terms are also relevant. Okay, and you are using maximized conversions. CTR is a vanity metric. You can keep an eye on it, but it doesn't make any difference whether the quality of the leads are good or not. So don't pay too much attention to CTR. Yes, you want to see how good your ad is. So just keep an eye on it. But in this scenario, this CTR is not very relevant. What I would do is then you look on your landing page. If you got your exact match keywords, your search terms are good, make sure that you also have a lot of negative keywords at either campaign, ad group, or at account level. So you narrow down the campaign and make it even more tighter. The other thing which you need to look at is your landing page. If you are asking them to fill in a form, then what I would do if I was you is change the questions or add a few questions so that you can see that, yes, if they have answered that question in the right way, they are the right person who you want to talk to. So that's the first thing which I would do. What we do normally is when we start a sales funnel for lead generation, the first part of the testing is the quantity. We want to get as many leads as possible so that we can see that, yes, the funnel is starting to work. And then we switch over to quality. And then we cut down on the quantity and we just want to speak to interested people who are interested in our service. And that's what I would do. So have a look at your landing page, make some changes. The messaging might be confusing, and that's what you want to tighten up, because if your keywords are right, your search terms are good, you're getting clicks, you're getting conversions, I would look at the landing page and the offer, the headlines, what copy you have written, what is the offer, and also look at your the form and add a couple of questions in there to qualify or disqualify that prospect. I need advice if you can. I'm using Google Ads account after some time. Google Ads team sent me a request to verify the Google Ads account. So I'm not understanding how to verify account because they are, yes. Okay. So you will need to verify your account. So what Google is asking you is they need some kind of proof that what you are saying, who you are, they want to know. So they would need some kind of a certificate of incorporation or registration. That's your company registration number. If in your country, and this also varies from country to country. Certificate of good standing, I've not heard before. Trade license, you might have done certificate. Yeah. So this is just general stuff. And if you don't have any of these, let's say you are a sole trader or a partnership, then you might not have the certificate of incorporation or registration because you don't have a registration number. Your company is not registered. So that's what I would do is get in touch with Google and say, look, how else can I verify my account? Please do that. Don't ignore it, because if you don't, then your ads will stop running. I'm running a campaign for a new brand. I'm running PMAX campaign and also their search campaign. I'm getting enough clicks according to the budget, but not getting enough conversions. I spent 600, but only getting 7 conversions, and the value is too low. All right. So there's a couple of things you need to look at. First of all, you can see that you are getting impressions, you are getting clicks, and you are getting conversions. When you say my conversions are low, what are you expecting? 10, 20, 30, 40. Without that, you don't know what your goal is. You need to have a goal that, okay, if I have a conversion rate of so much and my average order value is X dollars, then I'm going to get so much ROAS or return on ad spend. Their value is too low, so you are selling a low ticket item. That could be, it's not a problem, it's just a fact. If you're selling a low, I'm not saying cheap. Cheap does not mean low quality. Cheap also means that it's a $10 or a $5 product. It could be the best product in your market. So I won't say cheap, but I would say low ticket or low value. If you were selling a product which is for 500 or 1,000, then it would look completely different. So you need to do all your sums and the projections and the simulations beforehand. Okay, if I spent so much money, my click-through rate is so much, I get so many clicks, my conversion rate is so many, my average order value is so much, I'm going to spend 100 and how much I'm going to get back. And once you know that numbers, then you work out, okay, what's your cost of goods? You take it out, and then you can work out your ROAS. And that's how I would go about it. But saying that, oh, you only got 7 conversions does not mean anything. But what it does mean that it is starting to perform. You have got proof of concept. Customers are buying your product, and you just now need to start scaling it up. What should be the keyword threshold if the keyword is overspending and does not generate any sales? Great question. And it depends on how much you have budget, first of all, to test, and secondly, how aggressive you want to be. So let's say if you think in a way that my cost per conversion, I'm looking at $50, right? If I don't get a lead or a conversion for $50 from a certain keyword, I'm going to stop it. Or you can say, I'm prepared to go 1.5x, spend that much money to my target CPA, which is 50. So I'm prepared, or you or your client are prepared to spend 75, or I'm going to spend double the target CPA, which is 50. So that means 100. So whatever that number is, that is your threshold. I cannot tell you because I don't know the business, I don't know the numbers, I don't know the budgets. So you make out and you work out what number you want to pause a campaign. And then that's how you or your team should filter out any keywords which has spent more than 1.5x or 2x your target CPA and 0 conversions. You pause them. If you find that your bullseye keywords are not converting, then it's not a problem with the keywords, because you know that, let's say you are selling iPhones and you are bidding on buy iPhone 14. And if they're not converting on that, which has got a very high intent for purchase, then the problem is somewhere else. Then you need to look at your website, your landing page. There's some problem. There's no problem on the keyword because the keyword has got the intent. Then you need to start optimizing. And this is what we call conversion rate optimization, CRO. You need to optimize, keep optimizing. It's not just Google's fault that you don't get the conversions. Google is just I would say 20 to 30%. Then the rest happens on the website when you get the click. How long they're staying for? Are they scrolling to the bottom of the page? Are they engaging with your content? Are they clicking on the video view button? Time on site? Are they clicking the add to cart button? And if they are, why aren't they adding the billing information and proceeding to the thank you page? So that funnel needs to be sorted out. And this is where you need to measure each step of the funnel and see where the leakage is happening. And if there is a leakage which is happening on step 1 or step 2 or step 3, then you optimize that part of the funnel and not just the keywords or the ads, because you know you're getting the right click on the keyword for the right ad. Make sure the ad is also good and it does say iPhone 14 and not iPhone 10, because if they come to your website and they're looking for iPhone 10 and you are selling iPhone 14, they are not going to convert. So you've got to make sure you have got complete alignment from your search terms, the keywords, the ads, and the landing page.